Hey guys, welcome to another episode. We are gonna make supper super quick because my husband's gonna be home in less than 20 minutes and I'm gonna try and sneak a couple of extra dinners out of what I'm making today. So let's go have some fun in the kitchen. Okay, so this is what we're working with. We've got some mixed lentils, green peas, green split peas, some orange lentils, and I picked up these a few months back. These are organic black beluga lentils. I've never had these, but I figured instead of black beans, why not give these a go? So we're gonna take that with us, and I think that's it for now. All right, my kitchen's still a mess. We've got these on the go. I don't have any tofu thawed, but I was thinking, why don't I just throw it in here in my Instapot? This only takes 10 minutes according to the chart. And maybe the tofu will thaw by then. So let's give it a go. You never know. I call this dinner fly by the seat of your pants dinner. It'll turn out great. Okay, now there's a lot of moisture in this tofu that ends up coming out once you thaw it. But I'm gonna be using my Instapot to thaw this. And I know a couple of people that have these Instapots and they hardly ever use them. And I want actually another pot, like insert pot for this, because I use this on a regular basis. And there are some days that more often than not, I wish I had another one of those. But right now that's not a priority. My Instapot is, or my pressure canner is a priority right now. So I'm just gonna measure out half a cup of this. And is that enough? Yeah, I think that's enough. All right, and we're gonna do half a cup of this plus whatever's in my hand. Alrighty. And we're gonna fill it up with water. I'm gonna put one more jar of water in. This is my cheat sheet for Instapot. This is what came with it. If I look at, oh my gosh, where is it? Okay, green lentils. So there are some in there, but I actually think they're split peas, but I can't remember. So we are gonna do 8 to 10 minutes. If you look at the yellow ones, there's 1 to 2 minutes. And I also have orange ones, which aren't on here, which is fine. So we're gonna go with the longest one because I don't want any crunchy bits. It says 8 to 10 minutes. I always err on the side of what takes longer. So we're gonna set it for 10 minutes. Okay, let's go get our veggies. All right, we're going to the store and we are popping this guy open. And what do we have here? We have some roasted chicken I got at Costco the other day. If you don't know about Costco, the day of when you buy their rotisserie chicken, at least in Canada, in my area, it's $7.99. If you go to the bunker just to the left or the right of where the fresh chicken is, it's $2 less. So I always buy at least 2, if not 3. We've already gone through one, and this is just the leftover bones that's in here. And we use those bones for our chicken broth. So we gotta get, I can't do this with one hand. Under here is where we've got our fresh produce. So I'll grab one of these. I've got some beets that I'm waiting for. I'm sorry you guys fell over. I have you again, and we're gonna go back to the kitchen. So I've got some green beans and some yellow beans from our CSA this summer. So we're gonna put that in our supper as well. I ran out of rice and I've done some price shopping because it has been a very long time since I purchased rice, and this is the only rice that we have. And I'm trying to utilize what we've got in the fridge. So in order to really push out the amount of rice that we've got, that is why we're doing the lentils and the Instapot as well as the tofu, just to kind of meet it a little bit up. And we're gonna have some fresh veggies. So I've got the green and yellow beans that we've picked up and a bag of peppers. And when you're doing peppers in the fall, all you have to do is take the seeds out and cut them however way you want. So I've got these guys on the go, and I picked up some of our onions. I love putting onions basically in everything, just like garlic. I can never have enough onions. Onions and garlic. I don't think I smell bad. Although there are times that my husband's like, you overdid it on the garlic. I am very lucky that he loves me so much. I've got some spices with me. We're gonna be using some smoked paprika. We're gonna be using from the Spice Merchant, the salmon maple rub that I don't really use on salmon, and some dehydrated tomatoes. I wanted some tomatoey flavor in there. My kids don't like the texture of tomato, so that is how I cheat, and they have no idea what's in it. So let's combine everything together. I've turned everything off, and this is looking amazing. It smells fantastic, and I've got my wraps right here. Could I technically feed this to my family and be done with it? Well, of course, everything is there except the barbecue sauce. And I'm using the barbecue sauce because I don't have any salsa and I don't have any sour cream, but I've got regular yogurt, which we swap out for sour cream all the time. Over here, I've got my wraps, and I've also got glass pans. The reason why I've got the lentils and the tofu out in the Instapot is because I wanna make more than just today's meal. The weekend is coming up, and I don't wanna have to think Saturday all day, what am I gonna make for dinner? We've got nothing thought out, or what am I gonna thaw out? So this makes it so much easier for me, and I can actually enjoy the Saturday without having to worry about anything that I'm gonna be making for dinner, which I'm not making anything because dinner is already going to be made. Now, my family doesn't like to have leftovers, but what I do is when I'm making dinner, I actually make way more than I need. And then that way I can quickly just throw it into a glass pan, or I can throw it into containers. And then I have dinner or lunch for another day, and I don't have to worry about it. All I have to do is thaw it out, which is fantastic. And let's be honest, as a mom, it makes your life so much easier. The Instapot just beeped at me, so I've got to go get those lentils, and I'll show you what I'm doing. You might think that this is completely done, but what I like to do is old barbecue containers. I'll throw in some water into here and I'll use this barbecue water when I do my rice. So this is going back in the fridge. Tastes so good. All right, let's divvy these guys up. I've divvied up a block. Well, it's like half of, how much is this? This was 600 grams. So a little shy of 300. And we'll just see how far we can get with this. Once we run out, we run out. I could easily use the whole block, but I want to be able to have cheese in another meal. And I think I can divvy this up enough that we'll have a little bit of cheese in every single one. All right, look at all that cheese. Get literally every single last ounce of it there. All right, now we're gonna go and make our burritos. Anytime I'm making dinner, I like to have all my plates ready so I'm not touching them more than once. Okay, and we're gonna have a little bit in the middle. And this one is for the kids, so I can't stuff it too much. Oh, I forgot the yogurt. Hang on, 1 second. I knew I was forgetting something and I couldn't figure out what it was. Now I know. All right. Normally this would be the first thing I smear, but that's okay. All right, let's try this again. Okay, and there's one. And then my second guy. And my husband eats 2 of these. Now, aside from the yogurt, well, and the cheese. Oh, I forgot the cheese. Okay. Well, and on days where I have run out of wraps, then all I do is I throw this insides, and they all tend to be different. It depends on what I've got available, what veggies I put in. If I throw lentils, sometimes we do meat. And I'll just freeze this inside. I'll freeze the insides and then I've got them for later. Now on glass containers that don't fit 5, I'll do 4 kind of adult sized ones, and then I'll just cut them in half for the kids and then they'll eat it that way. And one day, and probably not the distant future, I'll be thawing out 2 of these glass containers. Oh, the day's coming close. Oh, you know what I forgot to put in? The green veggies. Oh, that's okay. We can just have those another night. And then I'll just throw some aluminum foil on this, and then we've got one dinner or a lunch. And I've got to get more wraps. I'm getting to the end. And I want to make sure, okay, 1, 2, okay, we'll be good. It's funny because I wanted to really stretch out the cheese, but it looks like I shredded more cheese than I have insides, which is fine. Definitely come in handy. And there are the kids. Right now, I've got that one's done. I've got one more, and by the time they take off their snow pants and boots, and unpack their backpacks, I will be done. Puppies, stop. Hi.
Mama, look, I didn't lose my mittens.
You didn't lose your mittens?
No.
Oh, that's wonderful. Mommy is so happy.
Well, I didn't go on my city bus.
You didn't go on the city bus?
No, it looks like it smells like you're making something.
Maybe I am.
If you want.
Am I making something?
Tacos? Robot tacos?
I don't know. You'll have to take off your jacket and your snow pants and see for yourself.
Oh, you got French fries. I know it.
All right, this is a big old fatty.
Hi guys.
All right, I have filled up everything, and maybe I can stash this guy over here somewhere.
Whoa.
Oops.
Holy cow.
As an extra, the kids are home. And aside from putting aluminum foil on top, oh, where can I stuff this guy? All right. There we go. So we've got some leftover cheese. We've got dinner for 2 meals, plus what I already divvied out on the kids' plates and our plates, and we are done. I'm just gonna clean that up because that's my sewing from today, and I just have to put aluminum foil on this, which is awesome. I've got some leftovers, and this is gonna be cheese for another day. I've got to find another yogurt container, and we're done. 3 meals in under half an hour. Actually, took less than 20 minutes. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. Make sure to have fun in the kitchen, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye guys.